the date, I had on a coat. I had on this coat, and I hate wearing this corset because it's a little uncomfortable. Because when I look down, it seems like I'm all exposed, but I'm actually not exposed. But the date was actually okay. Like he was pretty nice. We went to this Asian restaurant. We had a lot of different conversations. He's 41. He's Ghanaian. I know y'all. That is like a lot older than me. He's 41. He's Ghanaian. He works in finance. He was very well spoken, very educated. This was my second date today. I did go on 2 dates. In hindsight, I shouldn't even have to ask for that. He knew I was struggling. He should have said, hey, let me take something off of your plate. Like, come stay with me so that you can breathe and get this. If he really cared about me, he would have said that, but he didn't. He sat there and he watched me struggle and then watched me get to the point where I was like, hey, I just need a break. Like, I'm literally so depressed. I'm losing my mind. I can't find anything. Can you please help me? And he said, no. He said no. He said no, you cannot live with me. Mind you, living with him is free. Doesn't cost him anything. He said no. Well, plenty of millionaires have lived in their car before. Is talking about how they're so mad that they had to go back to work this week and they don't know what to do with themselves. I don't have no damn job.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing on this snowy night, trapped in your house? How many were trapped in their house because of the snowstorm today? I don't know. Anyways, horrible weather out there, and shoveling the driveway almost took my back out. But here I am back downstairs in the basement, about to review some videos. So, right now, I have a video of a woman. I have done a video of this woman before. She said that her boyfriend ghosted her around New Year's Eve or something like that. And then she made other videos on top of that. Now, I never posted, I never really finished editing, but I will finish this. I need to finish this project. I'm slacking. Sorry. But this one now, I've been saying she's been crazy throughout the series of videos that I will show you right now. This shows how nuts she is. Okay, let's get into it.
I'm outside this nigga house. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. When niggas start acting funny, baby, it's time to investigate. When a man deviates from his routine, something is up. Because niggas are predictable. So when they become unpredictable, it's because they cheating. I've been here since 3 o'clock in the morning. He didn't answer the door. It's a strange car outside. Baby, I went to sleep. We both can play this game. I gotta leave sometime. I'm gonna be.
And the whole time, she's here thinking this shit's cute. This ain't cute at all. You just want peace. Peace and a piece of ass. That's it. Peace. Look wants to deal with this nuts, this kind of shit. Please stop this.
Here when you do. You thought I was gonna go home? No. I'm still here. I'm still here. And it's gonna be here until somebody leave this motherfucker. Okay? Okay, update. It's literally 8 o'clock. And this nigga is still pretending to be asleep.
Did you catch a glimpse of his house? Sure, TikTok did. She involuntarily doxed this man. So that's pretty messed up. Showing the man's house because you're outside and you're doing whatever the hell it is you're doing, your crazy shit. Out of pocket. Right now, I have another video. This is basically a story of how she ended up there. let's go on with this.
Y'all can't even let a bitch sleep. Y'all can't even let a bitch catch up on her sleep. Okay, so the story starts because earlier on in the day, I had called him 2 times or 3 times and he didn't answer the phone. Like hours went by and then he texts me and he's like, "Oh, I think I've missed your call. I've been doing my annual certifications for work or something." And I'm like, "Why are you texting me back instead of calling me back?" So boom, at this point, I'm crazy. I'm already thinking he already acting weird. So I go out with my friends and then later on in the day, after the club, I want to say it was like 1 a.m. I started calling him. He didn't answer. And so I'm like, that's weird. Well, I keep calling him for like 2 hours. I got another hour. Like I didn't leave the club until like 2 something in the morning. So I had been calling him since like 1 a.m. Technically since earlier.
Bro, why are you telling us this while you're eating anyways? Eat first. Why don't you priorities? See, this girl's way off. Priorities, telling us a story while eating. So we're supposed to watch you chewing and all that shit too? You're gross.
On the day when he didn't answer his phone. So he's still not answering. So when the club ends, I say, "Oh, okay, I'm just gonna go to that house." So the club ended. I pulled up on him. I called him literally, I swear to God, I called him 54 times back to back to back. Even if you sleep, if my phone rang 54 times, I'm not sleep no more. What the fuck?
You heard her 54 times. Of course, he's not gonna be asleep. I'd be busy calling the cops. That's what I'd be busy doing. You called that man 54 times because he wouldn't answer his phone. On with the show.
Up to his house. I parked the car in the front. He has a Ring doorbell camera, so I'm like, he's gonna see me. Bang on the door. Bang on the door, bang on the door, bang on the door. Nobody answered. I'm like banging on the door like the police for 20 minutes. Don't nobody in the house come to the door. All right, cool. I go sit in my car. I'm calling him. I sit in my car. I look up. I see a car parked in the driveway that I never seen before. And so now I'm like, uh-uh. I'm in the car trying to Google the license plate. I can't find nothing out. So I'm like, all right, we just gonna have to play the waiting game. I get comfortable in my car. Usually he wakes up about 4 or 5 a.m. to like talk to his family in Africa. So I'm like, it's 3 o'clock, about 5 a.m. He's gonna be up and then I'm gonna be able to go inside. So I go to sleep in the car. I wake up, it's motherfucking 6 o'clock in the morning. I said, oh, ain't no way he let me sleep out here this long. So about 6 o'clock,
Yes, there is.
I get up in the car. I'm looking around, call him a couple times, knock on the door again, nobody comes. Go back in my car. At this point, I'm committed. I'm not going home. It's freezing cold out here. I'm huddled up in my coat. I don't care. I'm not going home. I'm leaving here with something.
So she's not going anywhere. She's holding him down 54 times. She goes to his door, beating it down because and then she sees another car there. Think she's gonna do something. She's owed something. What for? What are you owed? What are you really owed? Nothing. Because um that man probably broke up with you and not you're not registering that it actually happened. He probably like waved that shit off and think, nah. He didn't mean it. No, he meant that shit. He meant that shit, and he ain't letting you in his house. He ain't even letting you in his life. Get the f out of here.
Something. I hear a door close. So I look up and one of his male friends, are leaving the house. They get in the car, they look at me, see me, and before I could get out the car to say, "Can you let me in the house?" they drive off. Okay. So I had nothing to do but to just sit there. Mind you now, this is a man that's always up 6, 7, 5 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock, he calls me.
Those male friends knew what was up. So you're like, all the 54 calls, they heard those too. You beating on the door, they heard that shit too. So they ain't letting you in. They snuck out just to avoid confrontation and just kept it moving. None of their business, right?
He's like, no, I call him, and finally he picks up the phone and he's like, hey, what's up? I've been sleeping outside since 3 a.m. That's what's up. So I'm talking to him. He's like, oh, he's asleep. And I was like, okay, cool. So just can you let me in the house right now? He's like, oh no, I'm at my cousin's house. But your car's outside. Oh, my friend dropped me off and took my car back to my house. Why would he do that? Okay. So he has remote locks on his door. So I'm like, can you just unlock it from the app? The app doesn't work. It hasn't been working. He's like, okay, let me call my friend, tell him he can come back to the house. He got a key, he can let you in. Hangs up the phone, calls back, and it's like, oh, my friend said, mind you, the friend that just left, oh, my friend said he's not near the house right now. He'll let me know when he get home. They tell that nigga to come home now. He's like, oh, you can come to my cousin's house. And I'm like, no, because his
Man is giving her the runaround. He does not like you. He really don't like you. And you beating down his door, calling down his phone. Whole time he's seeing his phone ringing off like that, he's just silent. That's what I'd be doing.
I'm not going there because I have my club outfit on still. I'm like, I'm not going to meet your cousins that dress like this. And he was like, no, don't worry, just come, just come. I'm like, bitch, you trying to get me to leave from in front of the house so you can sneak that bitch out the back? Hell no. So I'm like, no, yeah, I'm not coming to your cousin's house dressed like this. So he's like, all right, cool. We're getting ready to go to church. We got to be to church in 2 hours. So just let me know what happens.
You know what's the worst that'll happen? Even if he is seeing somebody else and she's there, the worst that can happen is there's a big ass confrontation and she thinks that he's cheating when he's just basically moved on and she can't accept it. So it's just a big firestorm dude's like trying to avoid, if you ask me.
Boy, nigga, come out. So I get into this house. His friend comes back, looks at me, goes in the garage, in the house, closes the door, doesn't say anything. I'm like, okay, he must be going around to the front to unlock the front door. So I go to the front door, the door's still locked. So I'm like, all right, maybe he just forgot. So I'm banging on the door, banging on the door, banging on the door. He don't come to the door. So now I'm confused because I thought you told your friend to let me in when he got home. Yet he's
Right.
ignoring the door. He know I'm out here. So I call him, no answer. I'm calling. All of a sudden, again, now he can't answer the phone. He texts me and he's like, oh, what's up? I'm at church. I'll let you know when my friend gets home. I said, your friend is already home and you know that. That's why you're not answering the phone. Your friend is already home. Somebody come open the door. And how you at church when you told me church didn't start for an hour for 2 hours? I didn't get off the phone with you for like an hour. It hasn't even been an hour since you said church was in 2 hours. Also, he told me he doesn't go to church till 11. His church starts at 11. So why you at church at 10 o'clock? You deep in the church too, because you can't even answer the phone. You're lying. You're in the house, and you know your friend got home. That's why you're not answering.
Either he's lying about being in the house or he's at church, go meeting somebody else. He could be doing that too. But getting away from her is a blessing.
So I said, bitch, answer this motherfucking door. Somebody answer this door, or I'm gonna slash every tire that's out here, and I'm calling the police to do a welfare check. Because at this point, I'm pissed the fuck off. Y'all are in there playing. So he on the phone talking about, oh, not on the phone, but he texted me talking about, oh, like I said, when my friend gets there, I'll let you know. Bitch, your friend is already here. How y'all playing around in this motherfucker? I don't like that. And he's like, all right, do what you want to do. So, baby, I called the police. I did what any crazy bitch would do. I've been out here since 3 o'clock. You think I'm gonna just leave? I call the police. I pretend to leave. I go across the street, park, and watch. So I'm sitting there for like an hour. Nobody comes out. The police don't show up. So I just go home. At this point, it's like 12 p.m. in the afternoon. So I've been up all day long. I've been at his house waiting for him to open the door since 3 a.m. I'm just not sitting here anymore. I can't. He won this one, okay? It's nothing I can do. I can't break into the house. He won that one. My thing really is just like cheating is okay. It's not okay, but like cheating is one thing. But watching me, letting me stay outside in the freezing cold for 7 hours is a whole other thing. That's where you got me fucked up at. So yeah, y'all, I don't know if it was a bitch in there or not. I couldn't hold on no longer, man. I had to pee. My phone died.
Could have went
I
outside.
was running out of gas in my car. I was hungry. I had to go. So yeah.
And she held on as long as she could. She held on as long as her bladder could. Her body said no. And that was it. Dude was not letting her in. Friend wasn't letting him in. He just did not see the signs at all. He just put a big old sign saying, "Go away, please." And if the cops showed up, what were the cops going to do? What were they going to do? Like, come on, you don't live there. You have no rights there. What are you doing? Wellness check, please. Dude's fine. You're going to tell him that you talked to him. And then what? Thanks for wasting police time. I'll have a good one. Leave love with us up, please.